I'm Ivan Schwartz. I'm the founder and director of StudioEIS, and we are one of the most acclaimed sculpture and design studios in the United States today. Each one will have its own set of problems because every portrait's going to be different. If we're going to make a sculpture of a hero, it's going to happen in a few ways. If the person is living, we're going to go there and take a cast of that person's face. And then we're going to come back to the studio, use that cast, and build this sculpture of that person. It's going to be cast in bronze or fiberglass or whatever it is. If the person's not living, we're going to work from photographs, we're going to sculpt in clay, we're going to make a mold of that the way traditional sculptors always had. My brother and sister and I have worked together now for 35 years. My brother really provides the ballast for StudioEIS. My sister is the direct interface between us and the hundreds of pieces of information that are needed to produce a project. How tall is the person? How old were they? I need these photographs. No, these photographs are not good enough.
In the social aspect of any project or time period, we really delve into that, from the button on their shirt to what was happening that year. It matters. We care. I care.
B.J. Ervik is our production manager, 33-year-old. He's a can-do guy.
I'm usually in charge of all the installations or perform most of all the installations as well.
The general impression I get when I look at this Zhuang is he does need to feel as if he's looking down a touch more. And then the next stop is the head sculptor, and that's Zhuang Che.
BJ is a fantastic guy. I really enjoy work with him.
Che is somebody that top of the line. He'll always be accommodating as far as any of our comments or directions that we have to ultimately make a better product.
And we are incredibly lucky to have this guy working with us because he's so talented.
I sculpt more than hundreds of the bronze figure in a year. There is no artist in this time, probably Rodin did this, produced so many figures like this.
Everything that comes out of this studio and this shop all has to feel as if it's made by the same person and always at the highest level that we can possibly ever do.
A lot of people tend to just think of sculptors as somebody who whittles the day away working on their thing, but actually we're under budget constraints and time frames and trying to appease clients.
It's not just working and not just like a make a money for a rent, It's something, it's connected.
The figures themselves become like family to me. So when they leave the studio, I feel sad.
What happens when you deliver the sculpture to the destination where it's going?
The emotional attachment usually happens when the museum opens.
When they pull that curtain down, I almost feel like crying. It's a very good moment.
A lot of the design work that's being done places the sculpture in a highly interactive environment.
A sports hero that people look up to, like say Yogi Berra or something, it's great to see people interacting with those sculptures.
It doesn't matter if it's in a lobby or if it's on a bench.
We are telling stories. A lot of the work we do is about history, or it's about a personality or someone who's achieved greatness in one way or another.
When you see veterans of wars come to see figures that depict maybe a battle they were in, that's a pretty emotional subject for people.
We make sculptures about people who add value to our lives. The craft and the making, hundreds of hours, creating a sculpture. And the other part is really about who these people are and why we value their contribution in America today.